What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thanks to anybody that comes into the stream or anybody that watches later. Much love. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm a little tired, but had a pretty good day, I guess. Didn't feel so great when I woke up, but I got to feeling better. Went to the river. Video's up. I'm going to share it out later. Sometimes I've noticed when I do longer videos like that, it takes a while for like the high definition to kick in, so try to wait to share them when I think about it. But anyways, this might be my first loss of the season, y'all. I played this earlier, didn't stream it, but I beat a team I probably shouldn't have easily, and I upped the difficulty, so we'll see what happens. Let me share this out real quick. Let's go ahead and go to the game. Skip. If I get beat too bad, I'll be going back to the difficulty. We'll see. They should beat me, honestly, or be a good game. We'll see. Big shout out, White Tupac. Thank you for coming in. Come to my stream. I might after this. See what happens. I got a girl I've been talking to too, so I don't know what I'm gonna be able to do. She's supposed to be telling me something here in a little bit. Where in the hell? There, damn.
Today, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's Week 7 of the NFL.
Play me a game on here anyway.
It's the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gordon, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
All right, y'all. Let's switch the difficulty up. We'll see what happens here.
At the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 14 carries, 123 yards, and a touchdown.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
Now this throw caught left side, and they get him down, but not before
Oh
he
my
takes it
God.
across the 40-yard line. They
Oh,
get
no, I
14
gotta take
there.
this.
First down, Vikings. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but...
Well, hey there. The hell was that about? Video call, couldn't hear nothing she said. See if she calls back. Called twice. That could be some. This could be the best catfish ever attempting to get me here. Oh, peoples.
I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
And slow going there, as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 40.
He ain't letting me run it.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Oh, hell. Timeout.
And with the play
See,
clock at 5,
get sidetracked trying to.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Okay. 3rd and 9.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down.
Might lose this one, Marty. Up the difficulty.
3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Schaefer. And that is incomplete.
Hey, the Bud Files. Much love. Thank you for coming in.
To the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
So on 4th down,
right. Said if I get beat too bad, I'm going back down.
Once in a victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week, those obviously have to be eliminated, and that was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, he did throw 3 touchdown passes.
And they got the win.
And they got the win, so I think it was a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives, the win being first and foremost. Now he's just got to eliminate those interceptions.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, there we go. My defense might help me here. Yeah, I needed that.
Start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Here's Madison running on first down. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Here's Madison getting it again on second. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On third down, they run with Madison. Yeah, this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. Fourth down.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
And his kick here is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
No run back here. Down
oh, well, I'll take it.
This drive will start at the 25. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left.
Oh, another one.
Struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Wow.
Picked by the linebacker, Brian Asamoah. And he'll return it to the
Quarterback's having some issues here.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake. Yeah,
he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 8. Looking to throw. Schaefer. And he's got this to Jefferson. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well.
Surprised I'm doing this good on since I upped the difficulty. Oh. Multitasking.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And he's off to a very poor start. 2 passes, 2 interceptions. They'll try and see if he can complete a few to the good guys here as he starts 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 9 catches, 91 yards, and a touchdown.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing. Prescott.
Oh.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
All right, defense. Up.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Inside give to Davis. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Prescott now from the 50. And that's complete to Cooks.
Best
and he's out
holding
of bounds
gotta
as he
be.
gets this down to the 45.
Yep.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Prescott from the gun. He gets it to Cooks. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 3rd and 12.
All right, defense. Shut them down.
Prescott to throw it.
Oh, another interception. They can't. My defense. I'm good on defense.
Charles, he had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
They'll start on the ground with Madison. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Completes it to Austin. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. The Vikings at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done. Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. 10-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Schaefer.
What in the hell?
One that's going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 12-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn.
Said something about some button popping up. I ain't never seen that before.
Your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders.
Dang it.
Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down now, but that clock rolling. Prescott down.
Oh, get it. There we go. Boy, I got some lucky breaks this game.
And they are going to take over right there.
Got the ball right back after that intercept.
And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number one, maybe they're not having this deficit, and number two, maybe they actually have the lead.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one to the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Damn it, I like those plays.
Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Schaefer. This will be caught inside the 10.
There we go.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
And remember that. Started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Ah, shit.
Running from the shotgun with Madison.
Get in there.
Press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Madison.
Get in there, damn it.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half. Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Oh, I thought that dude about caught it.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll get things started at Ford Field in Detroit. And it's the Lions who are out in front as they play the second quarter. 2 touchdown passes there for Jared Goff. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Jerry Jeudy, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And that one's gone to the half with the visiting Bears on top. A couple of touchdown strikes there from Justin Fields. It was a running back, Alexander Madison, who put together a solid first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. A very one-sided first half, 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Dak and the Cowboy offense heading back onto the field.
Big shit. Oh, cheers, Marty. Thank you. Big shout out to him, Jay.
Very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw.
Big shout out, Koala.
Most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, Prescott.
Oh, my goodness.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First target, first catch, and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On play action, Prescott. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Dallas, Texas is the spot, 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Now Prescott.
Another one. Oh, if they quit throwing interceptions, they might have a shot.
And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
They'll go Madison up the middle. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's Madison getting it again on second.
Uh-oh.
And he gets this one
Almost.
inside 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs.
Run
but
this
what
clock
also
out
happens
a little
then,
bit.
you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Sims. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison.
There we go.
This one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
That will definitely seal the win.
Alexander Madison with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell them you've got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
Extra point splits the uprights.
Up the difficulty, still whooping them.
5 plays there.
Let me make sure. I can't change it during the game. I figured that out, but I want to see, make sure it's still what I did last time. Yep, on all pro, y'all see it. Was pro all season and still killing it. I'm sure I'll lose a game though on this difficulty.
Minnesota's kick team ready and the Vikings booming away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Dallas offense set for this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also
ain't gonna do it that way.
Got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Up, 4th quarter.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's Prescott.
Oh, I thought it was another interception.
And their struggles continue here. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Here's Prescott.
Oh.
Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. All right,
4th and 10.
Keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. That is incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Now a give to Madison. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. On the handoff, it's Madison, and a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd
All right,
and goal.
go. Oh, come on.
Another carry now for Madison. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
3 tight ends up front here.
Oh,
3rd and goal.
With a 24-point lead, I'm going to go for it on 4th. That makes a lot of sense.
They'll try to run with Madison. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right?
Wow.
You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Extra point.
I cannot believe I have beat them this bad. I was expecting him he'll have a close game or lose. All them interceptions they threw.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And Cooks has it over the middle. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. And that is incomplete.
What the hell's he doing?
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Prescott now on 2nd down. Looking for the out route. He's got Cooks. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Prescott yet again.
Oh!
And it's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Oh, they got sense. They gave up. They just gonna kick it. Might as well. They ain't scoring 30 points.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away.
All right, let's run it out.
Offense takes over possession. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
Nailed.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I hope I play a damn team that gives me a game next.
Going to run with Madison again. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set.
Trying to get him to 100 yards here.
They'll run with Madison. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's
got him there. 102 yards.
There we go. About a yard or so short.
103 rushing yards.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Minnesota, their winning ways continue as they get.
Drinking Kool-Aid tonight. Well, it ain't tonight. Well, it's daylight here. It don't get dark here about 8 or 8:30. Dang, I can't believe. Whooped them. All right, Patriots next. See what they got. Alrighty. Oh, they're 4-3. They're tied on offense for stats, but they're better than the other two. So this could be a good game depending on how they play. But I'm gonna play one more at least. I'm gonna take a short break. Big shout out to everybody in here. We've had Not a whole lot of people. We had White Tupac, first one in. M&J, the Bud Files. He's live too, by the way. Well, Tupac, he invited me to come in his live, but I was already live on here, so I said later, but I probably won't. I'm not drinking today, so he probably is. A big shout out to him. But I need to do that again soon, though. But anyway, y'all, I'll be back. This girl is blowing me up, y'all. Lord help me. Just noticed my poor plant out there needs some water badly. It ain't looking so hot. Not looking good. Yep. Big shout out Spades 5131. Thanks for coming in. Alright. Do I want to do another one? I don't even know, y'all. Not really. Yep, I think I'm going to chill out the rest of the day. I've got a girl I've been talking to also, so talk to her some more, I guess. I was watching a movie. I might start back watching that, or I might kick back and watch some YouTube a minute. But let me give some shout outs before I get off of here. Big shout out Spades 5131, Koala, M&J, The Bud Files, and White Tupac. And thanks to anybody else that came through or watches later. Appreciate y'all. But more to come. Until then, y'all be safe out there. Keep your eyes and ears open and always keep it real. Love y'all, and I'll see you later. Much love.